Yo, welcome to Aniteckzetto. Today we're going over a brief overview of Apple's September 9, 2025 keynote. This video will be broken up in 3 parts. Today we're focusing on the iPhone 17. As you know, annually Apple releases new iPhones. Today for the iPhone 17, they revealed 5 colors: lavender, mist blue, black, white, and sage. Outside from the colors, Apple has also increased the screen size from the typical 6.1 to 6.3 for this model. Also, I'm assuming, because they never said anything, they got rid of the Plus model. So the regular iPhone 17 just comes in one size. As you typically know, Apple has this thing where they would give a feature from a Pro model to the standard. Apple gave the ProMotion display, which goes from 120 Hertz down to 1 Hertz, to the standard iPhone. This puts Apple's standard iPhone going forward with at least 120 Hertz display. So now people do not have to complain about 2025 still at 60. At the very least, Apple is somewhat catching up. This also improves battery tremendously, giving, with ProMotion, the 17 8+ hours of video playback. Now, how well this translates to your everyday use will vary, considering internet access, gaming, the work. And sticking with the screen, they also increased the brightness to 3000 nits. So based on this, the iPhone 17 has the brightest display of any other iPhone that came before, while also they increased the hardness of the screen with Ceramic Shield 2. This gives it 3 times better scratch resistance. They also equipped it with a 7-layer anti-reflective coating. This allows you to see better in real bright environments, such as being outside on sunny days. Also doesn't, hurt inside as well. Now, unlike they did in the previous years, they actually gave the iPhone 17 the latest chip as far as base chips go with the A19. This is a 3nm chip. This includes a display engine, which helps utilize the ProMotion with better energy efficiency. They gave it a 16-core neural engine. This includes, this is for power efficiency, AI information, increased memory bandwidth, and improved performance. They equipped it with a 6-core CPU. This includes 2 performance cores and 4 efficiency cores. They equipped this as well with a 5-core GPU. This includes hardware accelerated ray tracing, mesh shading, and metal effect upscaling. So pretty much for this, they're just basically speaking about the gaming side of the phone. It's typical Apple fashion. They show you GPU performance chart, which makes the iPhone 17 with the A19 20% faster than the iPhone 16 with the A18, 80% faster than the iPhone 15 with the A16 Bionic, 90% faster than the iPhone 14 with the A15 Bionic 5-core GPU, and 2 times faster than the iPhone 13 with the A15 Bionic, also with the 4-core GPU. And which I stated earlier, with the graphics coming from the GPU aspect for gaming, with ProMotion, it makes latency a lot lower, and the scenery of the games look much more fluent and vibrant. Apple also talks about Apple Intelligence, which we can take that as vaporware since the iPhone 16 has been released. Really haven't seen anything of significance. So at this point, you're pretty much waiting until iOS 26 to really get a feel for any type of Apple Intelligence. So with that, you can just take that with a grain of salt. And as I stated, with the plus 8 hour, because of the new chip and better efficiency, and also with the ProMotion displays, 50% off a 20 hour, man, that would be bad. 50% off a 20-minute charge. This is wired charging, not wireless. Keep that in mind. And 10 minutes of charge will give you 8 hours of video playback. Now, like I said, how does that carry on to actual use involving your phone as far as playing games, screen on brightness, internet access, the works? You'll just have to kind of judge that based as you go when the phone comes out. Now on to one of the biggest things that I look forward to the most is the camera, because I shoot all my videos with the iPhone camera. Now it comes with 2 dual 48 megapixel camera. The bottom camera having the 48 megapixel main camera and a 12 megapixel 2x photo. And if you don't want to use the 48 megapixel, this does come with a default 24 megapixel setting right out the box, so you can toggle that on and off. Apple also equipped a 48 megapixel, this is for the top camera, by the way. It has a Fusion 48 megapixel ultra wide camera with a 12 megapixel macro as well. This gives it a 4x resolution compared to the iPhone 16. Now, what really took people by surprise is the functions that they added to the front-facing camera. So the sensor in your iPhone camera, so the sensor in the iPhone 17 is almost twice as big as the previous sensor in the iPhone 16. This allows you to take a 18 megapixel selfie. Apple went with the idea of making this a square sensor instead of your typical 4x3 sensor in its previous models. Since they decided to add center stage to this camera, which was first introduced, I believe, in the iPad M4, and then it moved to the Mac lineup. So with this now, you do not have to go through the trouble of turning your phone landscape. You can keep it portrait, hold it naturally, and with multiple people in the shot, AI can recognize that and it will automatically adjust to a landscape portrait, which you can toggle on and off at your own discretion. And for those who like to run and vlog at the same time, Apple has equipped it with similar technology to their action mode, so you can get a much more stable picture quality while moving at certain speed. Even though I haven't used center stage, so I'm not for sure, but it also says that you can, while moving around, the phone will do what it can to make sure you stay in the center of the picture without you having to manually adjust your own posture. And one of the things I'm actually surprised Apple did, they actually bumped up the starting storage to 256 gigs, which I believe this should be the standard for every phone moving forward. Honestly, I say 512, but we'll take 256. So all in all, it's not too bad. Considering how this phone is, if you're coming from an iPhone 12 and you are wanting to upgrade, this wouldn't be a bad offer, considering everything that you get for the price. So, hope you guys find this video somewhat entertaining and helpful. If you do, please leave a like and subscribe, and we will catch you guys later. This is Aniteckzetto, and we're out.